derby day in Manchester, and a fixture so rich in history. Everyone throws up a different story, some of them indelibly imprinted in our minds. Not least the famous backheeled goal scored by a former Manchester United player that sank them and relegated them.
Well, indeed, I think the blue half have made up ground on Manchester United, and they've got to respond now in kind. Always a fierce rivalry, and I think there's an extra buzz about this one.
Yeah, it stirs things, certainly, and Manchester United have to deal once again with those fabled noisy neighbours. We're off. Fellaini. Rooney on the ball. Fellaini. Now through to Darren Fletcher. Steals it. Takes a shot. Goal! Manchester United. They've grabbed the opener. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
We didn't have to wait long for the first goal. Kolarov. Bernardinho. Pumps it upfield. Break is on. Nani. Aguero. Nice ball through. Bernardinho. The ball's with Negredo. It's played through. Zabaleta. Demichelis. Aguero. Darren Fletcher has a hold of him. Zabaleta. Quarter of an hour gone in the first half. That's a throw. Nasri. Juan Mata. Yaya Toure. Now Fernandinho. Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Fellaini. Rooney. A timely intervention. Darren Fletcher. Oh, great chance! A chance! Rooney shoots! And it's taken with some style. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. The keeper just didn't deal with it. And his team has paid the price.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
all set. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. Martin is all over him.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
He's been dispossessed. Kimbo Kyung. Kjær. Kalu plays it long. Incisive pass that. Neatly played. That was certainly struck well enough.
Oh, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
Beria. Mabuba. Here's Kalu. Tried to play it through. Kalu's got it. Drives it in. Just off target. Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Cleared away to safety. He's got possession now. Maybe a chance. He shoots there.
He used his tricks to great effect in opening up the space for the shot then. I love the little drop of the shoulder. Well, it takes a fine sense of awareness of what's around you before you can throw in a little dummy like that and fool everyone and still get the effort at goal. I think it was just a little touch of class.
Played through the middle. And it's Lille who are first to strike. They've grabbed the opener.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. There's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
May our hearts be full like our dreams tonight. May we sing and dance.
So, the first group stage match of the UEFA Champions League. Players now walking out, and a frenetic atmosphere should provide a vivid backdrop to this hugely anticipated contest. And the sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, a perfect addition to an already electric atmosphere. Up goes the curtain on another UEFA Champions League, and that means Listening, Jim, to that instant anthem again.
Well, it's the best club competition in the world, and as soon as you hear that music, the hairs on my neck certainly stand up anyway. It always gets me going, and I can't wait for the campaign ahead.
Does the same go for the players, do you reckon?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, it's the same for them now. They know how important this competition is, how big it is. This is the biggest stage they can play on, and they love it all.
Yes, big-time European football starts here and starts now. So, here we go then. Schalke against Real Madrid. Now Huntelaar. Di Maria. Cristiano Ronaldo has got it. A chance to counter-attack here. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Possibility here for a cross. He's been dispossessed. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Launches it high, knocks it through. Great opportunity. There's a possibility here for a shot. Schalke have scored. And that's the opener for this game. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
They've got the opener in the early minutes. Xabi Alonso. Break is on. Pumps it upfield. Pepe, Modric, long ball forward. Boateng plays it long.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then, no wonder he lost the ball.
Di Maria, Marcelo. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, possession lost. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. Pumps it upfield. Sergio Ramos. Now through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Modric. Bale. Here's Huntelaar. Boateng, who's just added his name to the score sheet. Pepe. And it's hit forward. Pepe with the crucial intervention. Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball. Ball stolen. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. It's a threatening through ball. Oh, well defended. Xabi Alonso. Bale. Matip. Here's Di Maria. Tried to play it through. Annan. He moves in swiftly. The ball threaded through.
He may have been caught offside, but Jan Huntelaar won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
Surely he's in! Fisted away. A great attempt after a neat exchange.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating. Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
A crucial intervention there. A switch of play. And he's now got the ball on the other side. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Bale quickly closed down. Out towards the corner flag.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Xabi Alonso. Sergio Ramos makes the interception. Slickly done that. No, flags up, just wandered offside, I think. Xabi Alonso. Boateng, already on the score sheet. Bale. He plays it through. Steals the ball. Now, surely! The referee is checking his watch. Sergio Ramos. Surely! Possibility for a shot. Matip knocks it forward. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
Boateng. Welcome to the first group stage match of the UEFA Europa League. All the clubs coming at this UEFA Europa League this season have varying priorities, but I think it's fair to say that for most of them, this competition is pretty near the top of those lists.
I think it is now. I think continental Europe has always treated this competition pretty seriously. Not always the case in England, but I'm glad to say now that the English sides are treated with much more respect. And I think it's improved the competition markedly, and I think it's had a big profile hit.
we're now underway. Gets the ball in a nice position. Lucas. Here's Sturridge. Surely! And that's gone straight to the keeper. The break is on. The forward push gains momentum. Easy pickings, really. Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Can he put it away? Skillfully hit. He created a great chance there.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control and the weight was perfect.
Boca. Jose Enrique, quickly closed down. Gerrard. He's free through the middle.
It may have been caught offside, but I think you have to accept that as an occupational hazard. It's been mentioned that this fellow was born offside, and he'll keep trying until the flag stays down. He'll keep working on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets one right.
Here's Luis Suarez. Wins it. He decides to shoot. Challenge deemed unfair. Foul given. Gerrard. No, possession lost. Lunges wildly. Got the man there, that's a free kick. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red.
Well, you can justify a foul if it's a decent and honest attempt to get the ball, but that was totally unnecessary.
Chance to counter-attack here. 15 minutes into the first half.
It's lovely to look at, and if they just step up the pace a bit, they could carve out that opening.
Skirtle. It's through to Sturridge. Luis Suarez has got it. Mamadou Sakho is in position to intercept. Goal in sight, and a shot here. No luck again, just like last time.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Gerrard. Here's Luis Suarez. Knocks it through. That's not going to make it through. Lucas. No way through there. Sturridge has got it. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past, and maybe again.
Mamadou Sakho, and that's been intercepted. He surges forward. It's through. Seems they weren't quite reading from the same script there. Sterling, and suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Pumps it upfield. Lucas with the crucial intervention. Luis Suarez. Lucas. Lucas. Luis Suarez. 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 Gerrard. Boca has a hold of him. He decides to shoot, and he's there! Off target.
Oh, he's latched onto that ball so well, but no joy with the shot.
Slickly done that. Gerrard. Here's Sturridge. Skirtle. Poor ball that's intercepted. Incisive pass that. Great opportunity. The keeper's done ever so well there.
Well, he certainly did well to stand his ground and claim it, but I'll put that down to as being more a case of indecision and very poor finishing.
Oh, well defended. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Mamadou Sakho. It's through to Luis Suarez. Can he shoot?
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Lucas. The pass needed to be better there. Slides it through. Gerrard. Sterling. That wasn't the best of passes, really. We are entering stoppage time.
Wir betreten Feuer, trunken himmlische dein Heiligtum. Deine Zauber binden nieder, was die Mode streng geteilt. Alle Menschen werden Brüder.
Teams then, Corinthians against the strongest. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Beglin. A huge crescendo of noise erupting from the stands as the players make their eagerly awaited entrance. So we're off then. Corinthians against the strongest. Guerrero. Harold Reina. Renato Augusto. The ball played into space nicely. Surely he could put it away. Val. Now Guerrero. Roy Smith cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Elvin Solis looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Ball stolen.
Alexander Pato can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Renato Augusto. Marco Paz. Alessandro is all over him. Here's Guerrero. Elvin Solis is there to intercept. Raul. Marco Paz. Harold Reda. Alessandro. Marco Paz. Alejandro Chumaquero. Vital interception there. Now Paulinho. The ball's with Pato. Renato Augusto has teed up this corner. Oh, goal!
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.